All right, so look, I don't know how I feel about this, and I'll explain. They posted this morning, greetings. Let me continue my feedback on the current situation. I would like to say I am very sorry that fans and the game community in general are experiencing these feelings. Unfortunately, I did not foresee the fact of such a reaction, and now I have drawn conclusions for my future decisions. Now I will briefly summarize the main points. PvE access. We decided to just open it for EOD owners for free, but we will do it in waves. As I said before, we don't have the server capacity right now. We will start this process as soon as possible. We also decided that we will add mod support for PvE mode after release of the game. PvE mode only for mod support. About the Unheard edition, we will not remove it. We want to keep the option for those who want to support the game more, but we will balance items, perks in this edition, as well as provide more rewards for those who upgraded with the old price. New EOD perks will be balanced too. We will remove prioritized matchmaking option to keep everyone in the same spot. We will add more unique stuff to highlight the EOD version in general. We will provide the final list of the new EOD perks ASAP. We continue to work on patches, new content, events, and the game release itself no matter what. Thank you for your time, love and hate, and thank you for your increased attention to the current situation. So, the thing is, it's like, first of all, this is supposed to be an apology, I think. It's like classic gaslight. Like, you know how many ex-girlfriends I've said this shit to? Like, sorry you're mad. Like, sorry you guys feel this way. It's not even like a real apology. So that comes off bad. Second of all, okay, so we'll just go point by point. About PvE access, we decided to just open it for EOD owners for free, but we will do it in waves. As I said before, we don't have the server capacity right now. We will start this process as soon as possible. That, I believe, definitely, for sure. And that's realistic, but I still feel like they should never even have made the in the first place if they couldn't have given it to EOD players. The fact that they even were even in this spot is ridiculous, and it's definitely their fault, and they're dumb for that, no doubt. But as far as solutions and what they could possibly be doing, that's reasonable. I think that's definitely reasonable. You know, I'm okay with this. We have also decided that we will add mod support for PvE mode after release of the game. So like, these are just words. You know, it's like, obviously they can't do everything instantly, but it's like, when is this going to happen? And it's just PvE. I really wanted to see mods in online servers, but you know, what do you expect? It's definitely better than not having mods at all. Mod support still does have a $200 to $250 paywall, which is a bit ridiculous. About the Unheard edition, we will not remove it. We want to keep the option for those who want to support the game more, but we will balance items, perks in the edition, as well as we will provide more rewards for those who upgraded with the old price. I wanted them to remove it because I think that all the shit that they added in that edition is like anti-Tarkov. All of that stuff is like not good. I hate all of that stuff. So I wish they would have just gotten rid of it in general, but like, what are you gonna do? So I'm glad that they're at least balancing items, perks in this edition. I wish they would have provided more clarity, because what does that even mean? New EOD perks will be balanced too. We will remove prioritized matchmaking option to keep everyone in the same spot, and we will add more unique stuff to highlight the EOD. No, we don't want more, or I do not want more stuff. Do not give me more stuff. I want more fucking stuff. Give me more stuff. So where were we? I don't want more shit. I said this in my last video, and when I talked about it last, I think all the shit that they're adding is like pay to win or pay for advantage, and it's anti-Tarkov. It's pay to skip content at best. I think they could have done more, but it's like, at a certain point, I expect nothing from BSG. So when they do anything, it's like, okay, yeah, they did something, you know? We will provide the final list of the new EOD perks ASAP. We will continue to work on patches, new content, events in the game release itself, no matter what. I think that best case scenario, although it was unrealistic, was for them to get rid of that shit entirely. The Unheard of edition, that is. Open up EOD to play the PvE mode and then add it as a DLC for other people to buy if they want it. And then say that they want to work with modders in general, not just in PvE mode, to be real. But official mod support is big. Official mod support is cool. I don't mind that, to be honest. Any other support they want, just make it cosmetic. Please. Nobody's against that. Nobody's against that at all. But also, so this stuff might sound good, but the biggest concern to me is like, I want to see it.
Was the fact that out players didn't
I don't. Do I believe them? I don't even know. Because Dan Burgundy told me forever ago. How many years ago? When did they tell you API soon, Dan? They said that they were going to release a public API for people to like run those websites. Like Dan has the fence.gg and all that stuff. They said public API soon. We're working on it. Like 2 years ago. You don't think mod support on official would spread the community too much? Bro, it has done nothing but blow up games. I cannot think of one singular game that allowed mod support and then that ruined the game. Every game I can possibly think of allowed mod support and it blew the game up. Like Daisy was dead, they added mod support, boom. Arma, fucking boom. It's kept Minecraft alive for 35 years. So at face value, yeah, but mods are nuts. So you don't mod official servers. What they do is they open up shit to where people can have their own server. Okay, so like say for example, if I open up a modded game launcher, quick, right? Okay, boom. Say I open up the Tarkov launcher, Tarkov community launcher. You have, boom, this server. Say, I mean, you'd have more than, it's not just one map. So it'd be like a whole ass like hive of servers. Say you joined fucking Doberman 1. This server has, it's a hardcore server. That'd be the best example. So like hardcore US server. It's NA servers and you don't get a container, you don't get this, you don't get that. Maybe it has a realism mod. Everybody's on the same mods. So like the mods are uploaded to the server and then you download them and then load them up to play. So like you play this or that. And it's like all this stuff is like, so like your achievements and all that stuff would just be on the official servers. You can play official if you want. You can play official DayZ if you want. But with mods out, there's like no reason to because the game's just so much better. Like, did you see the shit that Clean was playing, bro? It's nuts. Like, why would you ever play the real game? Oh, I have my audio off, but you don't even need the audio. Just look at it. So this is the game mod. This is vanilla. This is what it looks like. This is what normal Tarkov looks like. This is with the mod. Boom. Hello? Why would we ever play vanilla if this was available? So them opening up mod support would just blow up the game further, let people play whatever they want, and people would essentially develop the game for them. You would let people work for free to develop your own game. There's no downside. Bro, do you see that shit? His FPS went up. When they removed the fog, his FPS went up. And he also said after release, so I don't know what that necessarily means. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But I'm just saying, be careful taking everything they say at face value. Because it's like, after release. What does that mean? When? They said they were adding API like years ago. We haven't even seen that shit. We haven't even heard anything about it. The fact that, my biggest concern is the fact that this stuff, bro, the fact that they thought all the shit they added in the Unheard edition shows that they accidentally had one of the greatest games of all time, and they didn't understand why it was good. They didn't even know why their game was good. It was an accident. It was an entire, like a complete fucking accident. And the biggest thing to me now is I don't fucking trust them. I already didn't really trust them. Now I sure as hell don't trust them. A lot of people did trust them. I would assume most of you guys sure as hell don't trust them anymore. They're gonna have to do a lot really well for a long time to make people trust them. This wipe was like really good for them too.
They have never understood the popularity of their game, and they have always made moves to make the game less enjoyable for casual and 5K plus hour players.
Less enjoyable for literally everybody, yeah. Like I said, like this is about all I could expect them to do, to be honest, realistically. They could have done better things. I think removing it entirely was better than all that, obviously. But I would never expect them to. There's no way they would actually do that realistically. This is about the most I could expect them to do. And it is what it is, you know. I don't trust them. They at least did the absolute minimum, and they get that everybody was pissed, so... I want to see Nikita apologize on camera and do a chicken dance dressed up as a chicken. Yeah, so this whole thing, like I said, man, it is what it is. I would say at the very least they should be definitely very worried about and very careful with the decisions they make going forward, right? Like, it's better than nothing is where I'm at, you know? It's not the best they can do, it's the best they will do. They could do a whole lot better. And technically, it's still nothing because none of this stuff has happened. This is just more promises. Because the last time they promised me something, it was fucking that EOD was going to get all the DLC. And it took a goddamn civil war for them to do that. Yeah, a little over a year ago, they promised me if we fucking spent all of our time filtering through clips of alleged cheaters, they would send all the information to BattlEye so that they could research the accounts, not manually ban them. They were literally manually banning people, bro. Like, false banning people. And they said they were going to send it to BattlEye to, like, research the accounts. So who the fuck knows what they're saying, bro? Or what they mean when they say stuff, or if they're lying or not, you know? It's just like I haven't trusted them in a long time. They told us no microtransactions for 7 years. And now we have them. We got macro transactions, bro. Not no microtransactions, macro transactions. So I'm not even really like holding out on the game anymore, or like trying to like make a statement or anything. I'll probably just play some other shit for, you know, a couple days or weeks just because I feel like it, to be honest. I just am not really in the Tarkov mood right now. I'm not like quitting the game. I don't expect them to do anything else. It'd be nice if they did, but they won't. But I'll just have fun playing some other shit for a bit. It's just more chill. It is what it is at this point. They're not going to do anything else. I don't fucking trust them. They did enough to where I'm not like that pissed anymore, you know? This was a lot of the main concerns, so like it is what it is. I'm not like that fucking pissed, and I wasn't as pissed as most people because I already thought they were shady as fuck. Like, I've been known that they were shady as fuck. I have known that. This is just as expected to me. I don't know. So I'm not like boycotting the game anymore, but now's the goodest time as ever to just play some other shit for a couple days or something. Have some fun. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play the Arena Breakout playtest on the 8th. That'll be fun. They had to do this, so I'm glad that everybody kind of like, you know, roasted them until they did something. That's sick. So shout out fucking Tarkov players for that, for roasting them. But this isn't to say like, oh yeah, shout out BSG, they made it right. Oh my god, thank you guys, you know? Like, that's not at all what I'm saying. Somebody's got to get them some milk, bro. We shall see. What I'll probably do today is some hardcore Namalsk, and then if that server comes up, I'll play it. They really fucked up, huh? I feel scammed. No shit, moron. Honestly, you gotta be dumb to have bought that shit, right? Like, am I crazy? Like, half of the problem is people buying that. Have too much money, so fuck it, I guess. They've done all they will do. It's not ideal, but it's like, I want to see did Jesse say anything about it? I'm curious what he would say. I feel the same as many others about this. Very glad they're actually rolling back some of the bad decisions. But this whole thing was such a cluster and so poorly managed, it's going to be hard to earn back trust. Right now, we really need, before I celebrate too much, extremely clear definitions of what EOD and Unheard are now that they are balancing the perks. Exactly. We need that now. We need that yesterday. Because they could come out knowing BSG. They could say, yeah, we're rebalancing them, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if BSG is fucking stupid enough to think that some flare to call your friends in to back you up like Avengers or something that makes it so scavs don't see you over 60 meters is balanced and good enough for the game, they're dumb enough to say they're going to balance the perks and say some more stupid shit.
29 months,
you know?
Keep up the great work.
It's very possible they do something even dumber from now. So, like, we need to know this shit now. Like, they don't even understand. It's not even like that they're lying about this stuff. It's just they are just, like, so confused as game devs. They, like I said, man, and I've said 100 times, they accidentally made one of the best games ever. They accidentally did that shit. They are the luckiest people alive, like, actually. It is insane. It's fucking crazy. But they didn't even know why it was good, and they still don't. This shit proves that they don't know. If they think that their player base wants fucking weapon cases on day one of wipe, and this and that, and blah, 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 and that's good for the game, they have no clue. Some people do. Yeah, and some people fucking download sheets, bro. We're gonna make a game with all this content where you have to pick what trader you want to fucking do a quest for and all this, because all your decisions matter, except we're going to sell you a version that's $100 more and make it so that all of that is skipped and you don't have to worry about any of that. Let's also sell an edition where scavs don't fucking shoot at you. Like, EOD itself was a problem. Like, EOD itself has always been bad, but it's just been in since before I ever played. It's just been a thing that existed. Like, here's the thing. This is no different than... Okay, imagine there was never EOD, okay? And then today, they drop EOD. Hey, we know you bought this game for 50 bucks, whatever, blah, blah. If you pay 150, we're going to give you trader rep, and we're going to start you off with way better gear, and we're going to give you a 3x3 container instead of a 2x2, and all this shit. Everybody would be crying about pay to win. It's the same shit. It's just been in the game since before anybody has played. So it's just been accepted as normal. It does not make it not pay to win. Pay to skip content at best. Like, that shit has been pay to win. It's been that forever. EOD is like basically the base game now. Like, it's weird if I fight somebody and they don't have EOD. EOD was their first mistake. Like, legit, EOD was their first mistake. EOD doesn't affect direct PvP. EOD players have the opportunity. One, they start with better gear. Two, they have fucking a billion more slots in their secure container, right? They have 5 more slots to put loot in every raid. They get higher trader rep. They get better gear faster. They have the opportunity to make more money faster, to buy better gear. And gear has never mattered more than now in Tarkov. Well, I don't know about never mattered more, but it matters a lot. So gear being such a big play in Tarkov, that shit is huge. That does directly affect PvP. Okay, if it doesn't directly affect PvP, take your stats this wipe, screenshot them, play next wipe on a standard account, and tell me how good you do. You'll do better, 100%, I promise you. I played an entire wipe on standard last wipe. It sucks ass. You know how much it costs to upgrade your stash? I bet most people don't even know. It's 50 fucking mil. After you buy all the shit you need, it's 50 mil. Most of y'all probably never even did that shit. It's so hard to do shit on standard account. Standard account is a different game. It's a different game. So, like, at best, pay to skip content. At worst, pay to win, I think. Obviously, they can't get rid of EOD now. I'm not petitioning them to do that. I'm just saying this isn't a new concept, is all. This isn't a new concept. That's all. Like I said, I'm not quitting Tarkov. I'm not even really, like, that pissed. It is what it is. It's not good, but they did about all I would expect them to. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a break for a little bit, a couple days to play some shit that I want to play, because I'm having fun. And what better time than now?